Smiley Morning Show. It is 8 minutes after the hour. Gary had the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday. A beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Last night, honey, unless you were living under a block, you missed it. It was the Met Gala. And, Ricky, I'm telling you, the Met Gala, it just gives me life watching that show. Because, you know, all the stars come out in their fashion and all this unique clothes, stuff that I don't know where you could wear it to, but honey, but the Met Gala. But everybody looked beautiful. And if y'all didn't know, honey, it was Beyonce's night, y'all. They were saying when Beyonce was announced, y'all, as the co-chair of the year's Met Gala, they said it signaled the end of her decade-long hiatus away from the annual Costume Institute fundraiser, which became a globally, y'all, watch phenomenon back in the 2010s. Thanks, y'all, to the appearances, honey, from the superstars like Beyonce. Now, it was a surprise, y'all. Then, you know, when she arrived on the steps, y'all, of the Metropolitan Museum of Art in a look, y'all, that combined the illusion of a naked dress with an unfathomable number of crystals, a headpiece, and a feather train that took 6 people to carry. And here's what Beyonce had to say.
It feels surreal because my daughter's here. She looks so beautiful. This is it's incredible to be able to share it with her, and I think she looks so incredible.
Man, your dress got pallbearers.
Pallbearers, baby. They say Miss Beyonce cannot walk with that dress alone. You need to carry it. So they carried her dress, honey, as she galloped up the stairs. But now the part that really bothered me, honey, a little bit with Beyonce and her little daughter, little Blue Ivy. And you know, Beyonce, I'm gonna tell you, Beyonce was also wearing a beautiful designer by the name of Olivia Woostog. That's who she was wearing last night. And
who is Olivia Woostog?
That's a designer. He's been with Beyonce for a long time. He helped her during her Destiny's Child
And when
days.
we go to the mall to Macy's, do Olivia Woostog have clothes like that?
You need to scuff. She could have said Macy's.
Gary, she could have wore a nice DKNY dress.
Out of y'all damn mind. And you better retake Macy's back. We love Macy's, but honey, Miss Olivia Woostog is not in Macy's.
Oh.
No, sorry.
Okay.
Only in the
Phipps
higher.
Plaza?
And that girl needs honey in the higher end stores.
Nordstrom Rack.
Anyway, but she wore that, and little Blue Ivy was wearing Balenciaga. Now she wore Balenciaga.
Okay.
She wore Balenciaga, but this is the deal, though, Ricky. Blue Ivy kind of acted up last night.
What'd she do?
She was on the red carpet, first of all, honey. She was not at none of the award shows that called for sunglasses. So Beyonce's manager, they all said, take the glasses off. They'll tell take the glasses off. Baby, Miss Blue Ivy looked at him like, and then, honey, Beyonce's stylist went up to this girl and said, take the glasses off. They was motioning her to take the glasses off. She didn't take them off. Then Jay-Z went and asked her to take the glasses off. She didn't take them off. Miss Sting, honey, you're not at any of those award shows that call for sunglasses,
That's when you
honey.
call Miss Tina. You got to call the grandmama.
Had to call somebody, honey. She just looked at them and didn't take them glasses
Miss
off.
Tina would have gave her a look. Them glasses would have came off by themselves.
They would have came off by themselves. I'm like, wait a minute, Miss Blue Ivy. First of all, girl, you weren't supposed to be there because she's too young. You got to be 18 to go to the Met Gala, and they went ahead and made exceptions for this girl. And she going up there acting like that and not taking her glasses off, girl.
Your mom and dad tell you to do something, you got to do it.
But now when you're rich, oh, mother, shut up.
No.
So, honey, well, but then Jay-Z, honey, and Beyonce, honey, had to catch the riff because she was not taking them off, and she didn't take those glasses off. But it really hurt my spirit because I said, now they already didn't want you, girl, because you're not 18 years old. You got to be 18 to attend these events. But they made an exception because your mama, honey, was the co-chair and what have you. But they looked amazing, though. But let me tell y'all some of the fashions, though, who looked good. Angel Reese looked amazing last night. She was the Angel Reese.
She was there.
She was there, honey. She had on this
They didn't have no game last night.
Nope. They say she did a meeting yesterday here, and then she jetted on out to the Met Gala.
And the Met Gala was in New York.
In New York, yes. And she had on. She was wearing a designer by Altazara, honey. It was a beautiful off-the-shoulder dress. She looked amazing. John Baptiste, he looked nice. He had on ERL. Skepta, he was in Tom Brown. Now Miss Cardi B.
What's wrong?
Oh, Cardi B looked like she was wearing colons.
What?
Her dress looked like colons, like your inside colon.
Oh.
That's what it looked like. Her dress looked like it was made like a colon or something. I mean, it just wrapped
almost
all
like
about,
intestines or something?
Yes, it gave me intestines.
Okay, we're going to have to take a look
Yeah,
at that.
y'all got to look at that dress. I'm like, girl, this is like some intestines, honey.
Okay,
she
but
wearing.
who was the designer?
I don't recall who her designer was. I didn't get her designer, but whoever it was, honey, they had this girl looking like that. Now, Tiana Taylor, she looked amazing. She had on this nice silver dress. It kind of looked, it was very shimmery. Dwayne Wade looked nice, and and what have you. He had on something that was good. Now, Coleman Domingo, I love what Coleman Domingo. He was wearing Valentino. He was wearing like a color block outfit. He looked good. Rihanna was wearing Maison Margiela.
I ain't
she
never
looked
heard of
good.
that. Who is Maison
Army yellow.
Make sure Gisela, that's a
They're
designer.
known for making like designer sneakers and boots and stuff like that.
Real, very
I
high
never
end.
heard of them.
And ASAP Rocky.
Nobody had on no Nikes.
You've had a pair of Mason Margiela sneakers.
Yeah,
I did?
You just didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you had a pair.
And ASAP Rocky was wearing Chanel. And who else? Janelle Monáe was wearing Christian Siriano. She looked amazing. So a lot of people.
Christian Siriano, what is that? I never heard of these.
Because you don't shop at those places.
Oh, you didn't have to.
Hell, that's not a Nike store.
They don't
That's
sell
your
that
favorite
stuff
place.
at Zara and
They don't
Nike?
No, not this year, honey. No, they don't. Dwayne Wade, he looked nice. He was wearing his little black regular suit stuff. But everybody looked amazing. No, the stars were turning out last night. And it just made me salivate, huh?
Cardi B had on Marc Jacobs.
That was Marc Jacobs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what she was wearing? Well, girl, that Marc
They didn't
Jacobs.
have Marc Jacobs at Phillips Plaza.
Now, Marc Jacobs is kind of, he's a regular.
We see
designer.
Marc Jacobs brand when that man was when we went to Phillips that day. That was
Marc Jacobs kind of.
he got jeans and stuff, right?
Yeah, he does. Marc Jacobs.
He made them handbags, right?
Yeah,
With
do a lot of
tote
handbags.
bags.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I don't know who they is. That's Garrett. The little handbags.
I bought my wife a Marc Jacobs bag.
But I think Marc Jacobs
It was
got a
an
high
outlet.
But they got a high end and a low end.
Like $270.
Anything on the low end, I can name.
I bought her a nice bag for like $275.
Didn't pay no $20,000 for no bag for
but-
nobody.
Yeah, but Ricky, if you love a woman enough, honey, you would pay that for her.
$20,000. That's it. You could buy her a jet ski.
Yeah, but she rather carry a purse, honey, where
I
everybody
bet she'd
can
rather
see
ride
it,
that
honey.
damn jet ski with the wind blowing in her face.
Alfred,
Riding
tell the
Nice
truth,
2020.
Alfred. What would you prefer,
on
Alfred?
Miami to Bimini, Bahamas.
I like an experience more than a bag.
No.
Exactly.
Give me the
Hey, 2 jet
experience.
skis, 2 Sea-Doos, baby. We're leaving Miami.
2016 Honda Accord.
Headed over to Bimini, Bahamas. 2 jet. You can buy 2 jet skis for $10,000.
Yeah.
On sale, pre-owned.
Come on now.
Pre-owned, and then go pull up on any island on the intercoastal between Fort Lauderdale and Miami, and have you some sandwiches, some Subway sandwiches, or whatever, some dried cereal in the little bag for your kids.
Now that they said it, did y'all know what time it
Jesus.
is? Ain't got time for all that mess. Here, give me the bag. Yes, honey.
Bring the music up.
Yes, honey. Sha-la-la-la on them damn jet skis. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today in honor of Coma Domingo's outfit last night. My color today, y'all, is color block. Oh, it was beautiful colors. He was giving it last night like he always does. So on the high end, you say color block, and on the low end, whichever color you want to block, honey, that's your color for today.
All right, y'all, give it up for Gary with the T. Oh, beautiful, y'all.